Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I've got a haul today. It's got some tattered lace, not tattered lice, be weird. Tattered lace items from eBay, from crafting.co.uk, some bits on the range, some bits from Home Bargains, a few different things. So I'm going to show you some of the bits I got from eBay first of all. As I've been saying lately, I've just been enjoying tattered lace items. So I've been looking on eBay and picked up a few things that I really like. So these both were pretty much wrapped up new. Obviously I've opened them up. So first of all, I got a candy floss stand. I think this was £2.85 and maybe some postage as well, but it's so cute, and I'll show you what I've made with it in a second. So they obviously have the downloads on the website, so I downloaded all the little charismas, and I'll just keep them stashed inside with the die. And then in here you can see the die, so you get the background and the little cart and all the little bits to go on, like a popcorn machine and jars of sweets. That's the little candy floss thing, you know, he whirs round, doesn't it, and puts the candy floss on. I don't know what they call that, but there we go. So I got that one, and I will show you a couple of cards. So I just love anything fairgrounds. You might have noticed from some of my previous hauls. So I'll show you this one first, actually, so you can see the little cart and the little jars. That's all using the charisma, not my colouring. Can't take any responsibility for that. Yeah, really cute. A little bit of glossy accents because I can't resist. And then I stamped and embossed in the background. That's the stamps that I had, I think, by Hunky Dory to add on. And that paper is just some tattered lace paper that I got in a magazine. I think it's so cute. And on this one, this is another die that you can buy. So this is a charisma for another die. But actually, once I printed it out, I thought, you know what, you don't necessarily need the charisma. It still looks really nice if it's just going to be a background. So I just used the charisma for a different die, and it also has something behind here, but I wanted my little cart to fit on there. And this time I think I did use the background piece as well, and a few gems. Thinking of you. That's from that carousel collection that came with another magazine lately, but I really like those pretty candy colours, very me. Do you like my sort of candy type things and fairgrounds? And then I saw this one, and it's like making up a little cafe or a little tea room. Michelle's Cafe. So this was £10, I think I paid on eBay. And it also sort of tucked inside here. So these are the only charismas you can get for it, just for doing that bit. The other bit you just have to make the colour of the paper. So I just made a little pocket to tuck those in. And then you can see the various pieces that you require in order to make it up. So I did have to read the instructions in order to figure that out, but I think I know what I'm doing now. And here we go. This is how it comes out. So these are the charisma bits that make like the teapots and the flowers, and I think that's really nice. And it makes these lovely French windows, French doors, however you want to call them. And I used some of that Hunky Dory cardstock that I picked up to make that bit, which is nice. And inside you can see it's a tea room. I just think tea room's nice, isn't it, for a very quintessential British tea room. So I love it. It's fun to make up, and they're just really cute. It's like those other shops that I was making up from Hunky Dory. I don't know why I really like them. I think it's like playing with doll houses again, like when I was a kid. So yeah, so I picked up those two. That was my eBay purchase. I'm very happy with those. I love it. And then I went on to crafting.co.uk. So I said that I signed up to the club or whatever it is. I don't really know. And they gave me a £5 voucher to spend. So I decided to get the new Tattered Lace magazine. You can tell that I'm obsessed with Tattered Lace at the moment, and I'm definitely going to be subscribing. Because they're £12.99. Well, it actually becomes a bit less than that when you remember. It's like £11 or £11.50 or something, because you get a small amount off. But anyway, rather than me blabbering on about that, in this one, you got this little die, and she is, which I can show you better as I added in, I cut out some of the charismas. Look, she's a little bumblebee girl, maybe. Yeah, carrying a cake. I don't know. I'm not sure what to call her. But that is what she is. And I thought she was cute. And you also get a Anne. You get Anne embossing folder. You can see how that comes out there. Really nice, isn't it? I'm starting to get back into embossing folders, just adding them in for a little bit of touch. A little bit of different touch. Yeah, and that's it on the other side. So very sort of bee themed. So you can have a quick flick through the magazine. More sense to go from front to back, wouldn't it? So they show you some projects you can make using the dies that you have got and the papers. I'll show you the papers in a second, and I'll show you the cards that I've made as well. And they show you some other ideas. Like here's my, I don't have a tattered lace cross die, but I had that cross die that came from either, can't remember if In Love Arts or Queen of Craft. You'll have to look back, but it's given me some ideas of things that I can do with cross dies, which is good. Some competitions that I've already entered, obviously. And then other dies for me to go, oh, that's so cute, I want it. They're doing some embossing as well. Got to get back into embossing. It's one of those things you always sort of end up with embossing folders, don't you? They come in all sorts of different bits and pieces, and I don't get around to using them enough. This is their new Easter collection, which is really adorable. I just love rabbits. I just love rabbits. They don't tell you what you get in the next month, which is a shame. But not really. Doesn't really matter. And I will show you the paper that comes. So some of it I've already chopped into. So they had this one. I've already used a bit of this one, and I've already used a bit of this one. So they're chopped into already. This one I really like with the bees. And they're a nice thickness. They're definitely, you know, they're paper. They're not card, but they're decent quality. That's pretty, isn't it? Wildflowers. This one I think was sort of to go with the crosses. That's a little dove's piece. Flowers, always useful. This one's not very exciting, but they're good as a background piece. Something like that one, they're quite good, the background piece. That one you can cut out like some of the little notebook. I've got a die, haven't I? That's like these dies that I picked up. You can cut it out like that, and it looks like a little notebook page. So I may well be doing that. And I've also got those storybook dies. Wow, I've got a lot of dies. It's insane, but they would look good cut out of that as well. Shabby chic. Easter. See, ones like this, I'm never so keen on, but I guess with like a fairy. I love flowers. Everyone loves flowers, don't they? That's interesting as well. Pretty. Simple and nice. Simple and nice. Yeah, a lot of browns in this collection, which is fine. I think I've shown some of those already. So that's all the papers. So as I say, it's £12.99 new. You can get it in supermarkets. Like I've bought it in Asda and stuff before, but slightly cheaper online from the website. And of course, if you subscribe, even cheaper. But I just happen to really like them at the moment. It's my latest craze. And whilst I was there, as I had that £5 voucher, I got this magazine, which was reduced to £4.80. And originally I wasn't going to get it, but I changed my mind and decided to get it because I thought, oh, it's quite male orientated and that'll be useful, won't it? So this is the die that came with it. So this is an older Tattered Lace magazine that they've reduced down. This is what the Charisma looks like, so basically what you're getting. And there was also a stamp set with this one. I'm not sure I use a stamp set because it's all about sort of sporting success, and, well, that ain't going to happen to me. We're more of an academic family, let's be honest. I've used some of the papers, but here are some of the other ones that came with it. This is before they did it as loose sheets. So they're double-sided. I do like double-sided papers, but obviously you have to choose, don't you? So I'd like it. You know, it's great when you get 2 copies of each because then you can choose. But I don't know, you still get both. Love that because it's Oriental. You know I love Oriental. That's beautiful as well. That's like parties, isn't it? That'd be good for New Year. More browns. I'm doing a lot of browns lately. That's also good for pandas. And I think that's meant to be like a sporty one. But there we go. And I'll just quickly show you this magazine as it's still available, I do believe, on sale. So you get some ideas for what to do, that's the kind of thing. I'll show you the card that I've made in a second along with the other one. And then lots of flowers. So they have got some of the Oriental stuff as well. I was going to show you because we know I love Oriental. Yeah, you can build a kite box, templates at the back. Where is the Oriental stuff? Oh, yeah. So, like, I really want this die set now. I'll show you on here. Look how pretty that is. It's got the little house and the bridge and the thing and the lovely blossoms and the tree. Couldn't find it to buy, but I like it nonetheless. It'll turn out one day. And like, I've got this die. I don't know if you saw me purchase that. And I was just using it as a little bag, just like a cute little bag. I hadn't thought of attaching it to the front of a card because I thought that would be too chunky. But maybe I will now that they've done it. You know, got a copy what other people do. So that's that magazine. So let's have a look. So for the new magazine that's just come out, these are the cards. So she's cute, isn't she? So I cut it so her little feet were together this time. A little bit of decoupage, but not too much. Used a bit of that embossing folder and some coordinating flowers. I just think she's sweet. And then along here, I decided to cut out the different pattern papers in hexagons and just sort of patchwork them together. And I made her wings all super glittery. Probably should have gone for a gold glitter, but I did that before I decided what colour scheme I was going for. And that's an embossed background as well with an embossing folder I already owned. But yeah, I think she's really cute, isn't she? Just something a bit fun. And the sporting one is here. So as you can see, I've just gone for birthday because I thought that was most likely to be what I was going to use it for. A male birthday. Always got plenty of those coming up. So yeah, that's magazines. So also whilst I was on that website, I saw they had a deal for 4 A4 sets of stamps by Rare Earth for $11.99. So 4 of these stamp sets for $11.99, not $11.90 each for all 4. And the designs were really cute. So here's one of them already, and you can have a look. So me being me, I'm not a massive fan of acrylic. I prefer photopolymer. So I went on all sorts of websites to try and find out what Rare Earth stamps are made of. Zoomed in on things, look for YouTube videos. That's nice, isn't it? Couldn't find anything. So I was like, well, I really like the designs, so I'm going to buy it anyway because it's still good value for 4 A4, even if they are acrylic. And they arrived, and you know what? They are the best quality photopolymer. So I was absolutely delighted, and now I want more of this brand. I mean, they're absolutely massive. Like, it's a ridiculous size, really. But look at those vines. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah, very impressed. So I've got that set. They're all part of this artisan collection. I've got this set. I don't know how it's easier to see it. They're all different directions. So I like the idea of having curtains. I'll have to have a go at that. And also suitcase. I liked most of it, to be honest. A little chair. So I've got that one and that one. This one I've already opened up and used. And I'll show you what I've made from it in a second. Very vintage, sort of fashion style. And this one I opened up and I was going to use, and I thought on the card that I just made, and then I decided against it. But look at these big backgrounds, and they're really quality stamps, and they are a really good size. Well, that's an absolutely massive card. I had a little card here. Where is it that I've cut to? This is like a 6x4 card, which is exactly, yeah, so one of these would exactly fit on that, really. Well, give or take a few millimeters, so you'd have a little frame around the outside, but it's a good size, isn't it? So yeah, got 1, 2, 3, 4 stamp sets, $11.99. The offer's still on. I did check and see, so go to crafting.co.uk if you want these, because I would recommend them for the quality that they are. And this is just the one that I've had a play just because I just I just couldn't resist having a bit of a play. I was going to have this drawer opening out. I need to play around with that. And that hat's so pretty. And this is some of the tatty lace paper that I had from another magazine. I just think it's really nice. It says fabulous for a lady. I liked it anyway. And that's all that really matters, isn't it? Yeah, the last thing that I got from crafting.co.uk, I think just to make up free shipping, I got another one of these ombre ink pads by Hunky Dory. I had to think then. So last time I ordered, I got the browns, and I do like that. But this time I got the reds, which is always useful. I can't see anything. Oh, I've got those stamps, haven't I? But they're quite a big. I'll peel a little stamp off. We can just quickly see it. It's going to be a long video. I'm just going to have to roll with that, I'm afraid. Yeah, I like them. They're kind of they stamp nicely, that Prism ink. I was debating buying more of the ink pads, but I have got lots of ink pads already. But yeah, they stamp out nicely, and ombre is just a little bit different, isn't it? I'm just trying to choose very quickly a stamp to do this in. We'll do the rose. We'll grab this. We'll find a little bit of cards, and we'll give it a go. As I say, brand new stamp and brand new ink. It's never the world's greatest combination, is it? But look at that. I think it's nice. You see it's sort of dark red at the top and it goes down to very pale at the bottom. I like them, which is all that really matters, especially when I am just wasting away my money. Let's quickly put that back on here. So yeah, that's what I got from crafting.co.uk. I also popped into Home Bargains and randomly picked up this. Don't ask me why. I was just like, I really like it. The love hearts. And it's a mini clipboard for like £1. And I have no real purpose for this whatsoever, but I might stick it on my wall and then like attach cards that people have sent me, just clip them underneath. Who knows? But if you want a randomly pointless clipboard, I got that from Home Bargains. Then I got this paper pad. Not that I need any more 6x6 paper pads, but look how pretty it is. This was less than £1. I'm sure it was like 80p or something. So it's marble. I just thought some stuff die cut out of this would be nice. I like both. I like the ones with the foiling on and without the foiling. So it's not like the foiling is essential to it. But yeah, not bad. And double-sided, which is always good. So that is that bit. I can't remember whether I got these from the range or from Home Bargains, but basically I got these plastic pockets, and the intention behind the plastic pocket links to what I just purchased. This was like a pack for £1, I think. The idea being that I would stick those A4 stamp sets in here to store them. Whoa, sorry about that. Just going to try it out. Like that. I don't know whether I'm going to like that or not, but we will. It's only one way to find out, isn't it? It keeps them nice and safe. I might put like 2 per folder or something, or even no, 2 per folder maybe, just because I don't need them all separate. Got some Yoo-hoo, always good glue. In the range I got some more clear gloss because we need that, don't we? And then a completely unnecessary purchase to finish off. I got one of these. I totally don't need another Luxe paper block, but these are £2.99 in the range, and they're always nice. And I just like the colour scheme of this with its blacks and greens. Saying green is the new black. I don't really know what they're implying there, but it's like a little sheep llama. And look at those, how nice. I've never really used these vellum sheets. I guess the idea is that you die cut it and stick it to sentiment. I've not really seen anyone else use them either, so let me know if you've used those. You get the sticker sheet, and then you get the papers. That's nice, isn't it? The cheetah's just having a little scroll. That's very hairy. Looks like hair. I like this. Zebra. More zebras. And then randomly, sausage dogs. I don't know how it's gone from zebra to sausage dog. And a bit of like cheetah camo. I don't know what that's meant to be, but that's quite nice, isn't it? And then you get all your die cut pieces. It's like a little mixtape's quite cute, isn't it? It's hard to show it. I don't want to move the camera because it will start wobbling around everywhere. Look at that, it's a little gorilla. Oh. And the panda, it's like a soft toy panda. I love it. Show you the other pages. There's another panda. Looking like a bunch of puppies in there. Oh. Yeah, cute. And then more of these random vellum things that I never really know how to use. But there we go. That is from the range if you are interested. So that's all the things I have picked up, I believe. Looking around the room, just checking. More stuff is coming and I will let you know. But yeah, let me know what you think of the things that I bought. Let me know what you think of the things that I made. And I shall see you very soon.